What's going on, people? How's everybody doing today? A little chilly up here in the Northeast. We're at about almost 4:45. It's been chilly all day. Probably like mid 40s, cloudy, little wind. So this is a Model Works update, but it's more where I got an egg plane that's finished. I finished the Osprey. Cool little build. The only thing is, I had to glue the propellers on. They kept popping off for some reason. I don't know why, but they do turn. They got those little like rubber grommets in there. So yeah, pretty cool build. Real fun trying to tape it off with the paint. It's got 3 different color grays that are like all off by one tint. It's, if you look at it quick, you'll see it when I bring it out to show it to you. You can barely tell the difference in the gray colors. I should have just painted it all one gray. Nobody would have known any different after I got all the decals on it, but no, not me. So nice, cool little build. Took me, Christ, almost 3 hours to decal it. But yeah, we got that finished. What else we got before we go look? Oh, yeah. I got pots. I got subsets. We got stuff everywhere. So that's why I wanted to get the egg plane done, so that I can concentrate on this big rig. There's just so much to put together on this thing. I'm not going to have time to work on 2 models like I usually do. So I'm just going to do like I said, once the egg plane is done, I am just going to concentrate on this pay hauler. So, without further ado, let's go take a look at the Osprey. I did it in this configuration. This one here is Chinese or Japanese, I'm not sure, but I did it in the Marines, U.S. Marines. So, let's go take a look. Shut this off so I don't drag it anywhere. Let's go look, boys. All right, hang on, Jeff. Hang on, Jeff. You little shit. You notice he's got his hat on at a jaunty angle? I think him and Mr. Pickle might have had something going last night. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. All right, let's go look. Oh. Put a little white on the subject. That's a bright idea. All right, here we go, boys. And here she is. There's the Osprey. Yeah, really not hard to put together. Just make sure you don't paint the canopy wrong. Yeah, I painted these 2 front windows the dark. I thought it went the other way, but... And there's Lieutenant Commander Duche at the controls. But, yeah, not a bad little build, boys. Now, can you tell if there's... I mean, you can see the line right there. But, yeah, it's really tough to tell. Really hard to tell. You know, all these decals. Yeah, it was a blast putting all those on. I don't know how much solver set I used. The canopy is decals. Those are all decals. I did not have to paint it. I think they come out pretty good. We had just a squeak of a problem down here. But very thin. Decals were very, very thin, guys. Not really anything you could play around with. Put them down. You go, move them where you had to, and then kind of leave them alone. But yeah, all in all, and this, I guess this canopy is made to put on and off, because it only clicks in with a couple of little tabs. But I'm not gonna mess with it. All right. A little close up of the Commander. Yeah, so yeah, let's we're gonna pause here, and I'll put the props up in the rotor position. So hang on. Yeah, so there she is, all ready to take off, helicopter style. Pretty wild plane. I guess when they first came out, they had a lot of trouble with them. So much trouble that they didn't think that they were going to put them into production, but I guess they worked all the bugs out of them, and fixed it up. So yeah, not bad. I mean, there's nothing on the bottom. I don't know how to pick it up without breaking it and without getting my hands all over everything. Nothing on the bottom. And then of course it's got decals. It's got decals that are almost the same color as the plane. And you can't even, you can just barely pick some out in there. They're those things that are on those windows, those round circles, well those are decals, but they have like arrows on them that are pointing. Yeah, well, they're virtually the same color as the plane. It's the plane paint, so you can't even tell that they're on there. And I got a little piece of touch-up right there. That's from handling it too much. But yeah, all this had to be taped off. There's no lines anywhere to tell you where to tape off. Yeah, it was pretty complicated. Like I said, if I had known that, I just would have painted it on one color. Nobody would have known nothing. You can definitely see the difference there. But there's a third gray on here that almost matches this one. So I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because it's actually down the bottom here. This bottom one and the one in the middle are almost the same. But there she is. A fun little build. I don't know if I'll be able to get another one. There's, what, 3 weeks left on the eggplane build. I got a couple of more names to put on it. So I think next time I do a video update, I'll show the new list. What else? Oh yeah, I was going through some videos. Big Charlie's Model Garage needs 3 more subs to hit 1,000. So if any of you guys are out there and you're not subbed to Big Charlie, go check him out. He does a lot of model building. He does a lot of die cast. He does some on the road videos. Charlie's a truck driver, goes all over the U.S. Good guy. So go check him out. He needs 3 more subs to hit 1,000. So let's see if we can help him get there. So, all right, boys. There it is. The old Osprey. What do I got? I think I got a TBM Avenger, and I think I got the P38. I don't know if I do any one, it'd be the Avenger, I think, because the P38's kind of for one of these, it's kind of involved. So, but there it is, folks. Oh, trying to take off. Commander Duche trying to take off. All right, guys. Have a good night and a good week. Both me and Mrs. Mac got the Johnson & Johnson shot. She got hers Saturday. I got mine yesterday. Absolutely no side effects. My arm doesn't even hurt from where I got the shot. No lie. Absolutely no side effects. So that's a good thing. Keep our fingers crossed. I guess it takes like 29 days for it to sink in, or whatever you want to call it. So I'd rather have it than not have it. So here we go, guys. There she is. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.